have a replacement for Anita by the name of Toby. And Toby has no idea what we were just doing.
So he's like, what the heck is going on?
Good morning. It is Feng Shui Friday with Anita and Cheryl.
And
Toby today. Woo!
Hello.
Can you believe it, Anita? This is our first anniversary. Our 52nd episode of
I didn't even buy you a present.
I didn't buy you one either, but I'm pretty sure we can figure something out. A year. We have done a Feng Shui Friday every Friday for a year already. I think that is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
So I have to tell you that our very first episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Cheers. Our very first episode, we pulled the card closets, drawers, and cabinets. So we could pull a card this morning, or we could do closets, drawers, and cabinets.
No, we just need to pull a card.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, that's what we do, right? On Feng Shui Fridays, learning to use the F word, we use the Personal Paradise card deck from Tara Catherine Collins, our teacher, mentor, friend, and that just determines the subject that we're going to talk about for the day.
Exactly. And we don these fun glasses. Why? There are fun glasses. Ha ha ha.
Fun. Yeah.
Our fun glasses.
Fung. And yeah, because we want to teach people how to see their environmental, energetic view of their home, right? Mm-hmm.
Right. One fell out. And I chose snowman today because, oh my, is it snowing?
It's snowing. Like we have the big white fluffy flakes, like the kind that you want to see on Christmas Day. Right?
And only on
Not
Christmas Day.
in February. So that means I have to shovel again. I have shoveled quite a few times this week. And I mean, it's great getting outside and, anyways, yeah, maybe Toby will help me shovel today.
There you go. So we have one card so far.
Okay, and what
it is the number 45 card.
45, number 9. I like that.
Yeah, the Bagua.
The Bagua. Okay, we talked
about
that not long ago, but that's all good.
Okay, and the other one is the number 9 card. So 2 9s, basically. The 45 and the 9. Plants.
And what's the other one? Plants. Well,
number
we need
9.
plants today. Let's plant some seeds.
There you go.
Oh, I like that.
2 9s is an 18, which is a 9.
Which is a 9. That's our magic. 9 is a magic number. A lot of people don't know that. You can take the number 9 and you can multiply it by any random number. So you know what? Just do this. 9 times 1,562. Right? Whatever the answer comes up to, if you add up those numbers individually and keep reducing them, it'll always add up to a 9.
Cool. Well, seeing how we're talking about 9s, why don't we do it backwards today? We'll talk about 9s. So I'm pulling out my double digitology book because this is what I use as my guide about numerology. The Maryland and the joy.
So you know what? The number 9 is about completion. It's about completing a cycle. And when we have these repeating numbers, as we are today, we're having a 9 and a 9, and then the 18 equals a 9.
That's why.
And that's the universe letting us know that we are ending a cycle. And it is time to plant some seeds to start a new cycle. and see what we can grow into, right? Because a seed has the potential to be, right? An apple seed has a potential to become an apple tree and produce
More
hundreds of
apples.
apples, right? A carrot seed, whatever seed has the potential. I mean, I always marvel every year I gather my sweet pea seeds from the previous, the plants.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can plant one sweet pea seed and it'll grow and it blooms and, it gets so many blooms. And from that one seed, I get back probably 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, maybe 100 seeds, right? How cool is that? So that is the potential. That's, yeah. Anyways, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but.
Well, actually, it's a perfect tangent because while you were doing that, I kind of did a skip through. And what I like about Marilyn and Joy's book, Double Digitology, is, and it's all been channeled through Marilyn, Adironda's right voice, but she talks about the single 9, the double digit 99, and the triple digit 99 in here. So not all numerology talks about the multiples of the digit. And I just wanted to read something from the triple digit.
Okay.
That 999 is a strong energy that a pathway is closing and another is opening. Do not worry or feel anxious about this change. After all, we are not seeing the 555, which is a bumpy change. But the 999 divine path going into a new direction. Yes, dearest one, the universe has a better path for you. Trust that. So anybody coming across the 999, and Anita and I are on a new path, right? We're writing a book, woohoo! Which is very cool.
That is very cool.
So we're talking about plants, which you already went off on the tangent, which was perfect. That's what I said. Keep talking about sweet peas. They're plants.
Yeah. And again, I really think, the message that I got, my intuitiveness is saying we have to talk about planting the seeds because we are completing that cycle. So it is all about the potential of the seed. The potential of the seed to expand and grow and produce this huge harvest. And so I think we have to kind of go inwards and say, what is the potential of the seeds that I could plant today? Right?
Well, what new seeds do you want to plant, right? So that old saying of if you keep doing the same things you've always done, you're going to keep getting the same results.
Right.
So to start, plant a new seed. And what is that new seed? And nurture that new seed. So maybe it's in health. And let's take a plant as part of that topic. And actually it fits perfectly into the Bagua because health and family is where we always start.
Right.
Right there. So if it's health, what one seed can you change? Can you plant today? Maybe it's more rest. Maybe it's listening to your body. Maybe it's just listening to the other person and not getting caught up in their stories. Or be observant if you do get caught up in their stories. I find myself, I can just feel it in my tummy when I'm getting anxious and when it's built, and then it's like, okay, that's not my crap. And then as soon as you breathe into it and let it go, oh, okay, just let them talk. Observe with compassion is a saying that I've come to use a lot in my life. So that seed could be maybe that. Maybe it's more water.
Yes.
Hugely important seed. Or exercise, or.
And then, when it does grow into a plant, and this kind of just popped in because we are doing the moving from chaos to clarity
Mhm.
in 21-day program. And we currently have a participant in there that has a lot of plants in her environment that are not healthy. Some of them are, being propped up and supported by a stick, and, they're just hanging on. The poor little plants are just hanging on. And so in Feng Shui, we say, let them go, release them and let them go to plant heaven. Because when you become the plant doctor, what happens is it starts to deplete the chi. It depletes the energy or the health of the person, because if you're, if that's what you're focusing on, is that what you, is that what, that's what you're seeing. So the subconscious mind is seeing, not healthy, is seeing diseased plants or being propped up or that kind of thing. Then the subconscious mind is going to read that environment, that environmental energy, and chances are there's going to be something that shows up in your own physical body as not being in ease, because the repeated action over time equals results. So the repeated action of being in the environment surrounded by plants that are not healthy, that are barely hanging on, is sending a subliminal message that the subconscious mind receives and then uses as a directive in your own life.
Exactly.
So that's really, that is powerful and profound.
It is. It's very much so. The other thing, while you're speaking about that, talking about plants, that you and I both have horticulture in our backgrounds. And the one thing I've seen repeated over and over again is people will take a new seedling and they'll take it from its little pot because it's outgrown it, and they'll jump it into a mansion. Well, here's the problem with that. The roots are not ready.
Yep.
And you wind up rotting the plant. There's a reason plants go from the small pot to the next size. They fill that with their roots to the next size, and they fill that with their roots, and they graduate themselves into a mansion. So think of it like your baby. Think of your plants, and lots of people that have plants, they are their babies. You don't take your newborn baby and put it in a king size bed.
No. I love that analogy. Yeah.
Right? So more often than not, people will kill their plants with kindness. They overwater.
100%. They overwater. People overwater all the time.
Yeah.
And and here we are, the winter months, the days are shorter. We have less sunlight, so there is less
osmosis,
photosynthesis happening. The plant has actually been in hibernation. It's been resting. And so you've been watering it once a week, faithfully once a week. I give my plant a cup of water. I hear that all the time. And then you wonder why the thing died. Well, guess what? Do you drink a lot more water in the summertime when, the temperatures are higher and we have longer days of sunlight?
And you're more active.
Because you perspire more, right?
Yeah.
Plants transpire, which is kind of the same sort of thing. And so they're not utilizing that amount of water. So absolutely 100% agree with you, Cheryl. People will kill their plants with kindness. They overwater them.
Yeah. Yep. And more often than not, you'll see a stick in this massive pot. Yep. It's like, okay, I can tell you exactly what's happened to that plant, and I don't even have to touch the soil.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's got some like literally bandages or, gauze or something holding it up. So really and truly bad feng shui, if we can call anything bad feng shui, that would be it. Let the plants go to plant heaven. Yeah. You deserve to have a healthy, vibrant plant that's going to lift your chi.
And here's the thing, you'll also notice that, and we've talked about this before, children, pets, plants will indicate great chi in a space.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're happy and healthy, then there's good energy flowing.
Absolutely.
If they're not happy and healthy, then there's not good energy flowing, and you're going to attract more of the same, right?
Exactly.
Gosh,
Wow.
We're good. No. It's
I love it. I love
okay,
it.
well, let's talk about the Bagua. And
I
I
would
want
love
to talk
to.
about the Bagua a little bit differently because
Okay.
we have talked about it in the past.
Mhm.
So the Bagua is the tool that we use to map the energy of the home.
Mhm.
And I like to look at it as, unblocking the meridians. And I think a lot of our listeners understand what meridians are. When you think about your chakras, when you work with the chiropractor, the acupuncture, what they're doing is they're unblocking, or they're getting the chi flowing through the meridian system of the body, so that the whole body then starts to function and operate optimally as a whole, right? So it's that homeostasis, holistic thing. So our homes really are no different than that, and they have a holistic attributes that mirror or match our mind, body, spirit. And Cheryl, I think we only do this in one program where we actually teach this, but maybe share with our audience which areas of the Bagua are associated with the physical aspects, with the body, right? Because we're always talking body, mind, spirit. Well, guess what? Your home has a body, mind, spirit as well.
Well, it's exactly kind of how you laid it out. You point. I'll hold the Bagua up.
Yeah, so the body meridian, let's call it that, the body meridians of the home are on the left side, right? So they're represented by the knowledge and self-development, health and family, and the wealth and prosperity area. So those three attributes contribute to the physical body and the sustaining of the physical body and how you nurture it and those kind of things. And then the middle area of the Bagua is dealing with the mind aspects, or the mind attributes, having career, earth, and fame and recognition. So those three are associated or attributed to our thinking, and our thoughts producing results. And again, it's all about living in purpose, being grounded, how you want to be seen in your community, or how you are seen in your community. And then the right side of the Bagua is, or the right side of your home, is all about the spiritual aspects. So we call it helpful people in travel, children, creativity, and our love and relationships. And again, so that's all about that heart space, right? That unseen energy of love and compassion and joy and synchronicity. And so we can look to the home environment and say, okay, what parts of me do I want to heal and or enhance or elevate the chi, right? Then we can say, is it the body? Is it the mind? Is it the spiritual? And then we can see what's being reflected back in our home, through our home with our Feng Shui eyes. And now we have an opportunity to unblock those meridians and get some chi, some energy flowing through them.
And quite often,
and I know that's really, really brief.
Yeah.
However, it might give you some insight.
Yeah. And quite often,
hi, Matthew.
We inspire. So we have to bring out our inspirings from our friend Kate. Hello. I'm wearing that
Our friend Matthew. Well, you know what? Maybe Matthew you know what? Here's the thing. Let's see what's going on. We could maybe help you. Matthew is having some health challenges, we'll call them. I don't know. And so on the left side of your home, Matthew, starting, from
Stand
the
at your
bottom
doorway.
left of your home, going up to the top left of your home area. So if you were to divide your home into a square like Cheryl has there, 9 equal squares, what is happening in your home that might be anchoring some of those health,
challenges.
And sometimes, Cheryl, we've had this happen in people's homes, and this might be something to explore for you, Matthew, is that there could be some underground or hidden energetic influences that we're not even aware of. So it could be geopathic stress. It could be electromagnetic field radiation caused from, electrical current, too much of that.
Underground.
And having, Matthew, having moved to this new home of yours, I'm just kind of getting that hit that maybe there is something going on geopathically that you're not even aware of. Because, Cheryl, didn't you have a client one time, like with the daughter was not sleeping?
Yep.
And they had tried everything.
Well, the room was cold.
And it was like stuff that was happening under the ground and in the walls.
Exactly. And I believe when we had a conversation, and it might have been a channeling for Matthew, because this is popping into my head, that some energy clearing needed to happen as well, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong.
Yeah, we did that. And you know what? I've worked with clients where all kinds of unbelievable, almost unimaginable circumstances were happening to this amazing couple, to their business, and it was affecting their personal health. It was affecting their financial health. It was, really affecting their whole body. And it ended up being that their business was on a burial site.
Oh my.
And it was, again, so it was that unseen energy that was messing with their life and all of these different dimensions and layers. It was really, really quite profound.
Oh, and I keep hearing the word portal.
Once we got to the root of that, and we were able to then clear that energy.
I keep hearing the word portal, Matthew. So I'd be curious what the properties got around you.
Yeah, so there, you know what, Matthew, there is no coinky dinks, and the reason you're here this morning, you needed to hear that, and a reminder, and you have the tools, the power, the resources, because you have a loving community of people supporting you that can help you. And there might even be someone in your area that does dowsing. That may, the ley lines, the magnetic grid, that, we know all that stuff has shifted. So, yeah.
Entirely possible. And the shifting that's a really valid point, Anita, because literally the magnetic grids have shifted. That's why over the last, 10 years, they have started shifting even the markings at the airports on the runways. That's why some of the whales, some of the sea animals, creatures have been beached, because literally they're following their innate grid, and it's taken them in the wrong place. So shifting might be, that's a very valid point. Very valid point.
And so Matthew says, it has altered my blood. And so when you think about, what is the veins, what are the veins of Mother Earth? Right? That's the underground water,
channels.
Underground. So I think there's something there to explore.
Oh, I wish I lived closer because I'd love to come and dig into that and learn about
Mhm.
it. And so if you discover somebody, Matthew, and they're a teacher, let me know, because that just fascinates me, because you feel it. I can feel it. I don't know what I'm feeling. Right? It's kind of like I didn't know, couldn't put a name on Feng Shui, even though I have
Right.
innately done it my entire life until I met Anita.
Mhm.
And oh, there's a name for that.
And again, you know what, Matthew, I would say just reach out to your community that you already have and just say, who here is a dowser or knows a dowser? And because that's the thing, we can guess and we could suggest, you know, different things to do, but why not find somebody that can really pinpoint
Point.
the area of concern? Then from there you can redirect the energy, you can shift it, you know, there's definitely things you can do.
I want to say, oh, message me and I'm going to find the guy's name. I think he's actually from Ontario. That is a world-renowned dowser. I don't know if he still dowses, but I'll know his name. I'll know it as soon as I see it because I watched a few of his YouTube videos, and pretty amazing person.
Cool.
So
Okay, well, look at us at the top of the hour. So we had some fun on our Feng Shui Friday on our 52nd episode.
well, and we need
Woo, woo.
to share who won
Oh yeah, from last week.
from last week.
Last week, the winner was Nelia. So Nelia will be getting, and I'm sorry I didn't bring to hold up here for you. She'll be getting the Ignite Love book. I'll autograph it and pop it in the mail for you.
With a
Oh yeah, with a inspiring, right?
and we hope we're inspiring you guys.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we are. If
Okay,
nothing
I
else-
just had the impulse to pull another card, so
Okay,
that's why I've
and
been
this one will be
shuffling.
for Matthew, I'm thinking.
Okay, number
I don't know.
between 1 and 10, Matthew.
Waiting. What's the number between 1 and 10 you'd like, Matthew? Okay, you have to choose for him. Maybe he's
Yeah,
maybe
I
he's
heard
already
the number
looking for a
4.
dowser.
Family room.
Family room.
26, family room.
Okay, well, that might be the source, or might have that energy happening there. Yeah. Start the space clearing there.
I was just gonna say, look there.
Look there, look there. What's hiding behind, right? What's hidden in plain sight?
Exactamundo. Excellent. Anybody else
Okay.
join us this morning that we need to say hi
Not
to?
that I see. I think it's going to be a replay day, you
It's
know.
all good.
So cheers.
Cheers.
To
Happy anniversary.
happy anniversary, honey. Here's to many more.
Yeah.
Wearing silly glasses. Feng Shui Fridays, learning to use the F word.
Sharing the knowledge we have with the peeps we love.
Feng
Woohoo!
Shui with Anita and Cheryl.
Says bye.
Oh, Toby says bye. Toby,
Oh,
say
Toby
bye.
says bye.
Bye. Say bye.